Okay, so I think it's time we talk about evil natural water because I'm sure a lot of you guys are pretty surprised about, the events in the recent chapter. And I feel like it's just time to talk about it and just kind of take a step back from the entire chapter and just how crazy it was and just analyze just how strong current evil natural water could be. And I feel like the strength of evil natural water may surprise a lot of you, but I'm pretty sure I can justify why he is as strong as I think he is currently in the manga. And of course, this is all from chapter 155. So if you have not read chapter 155, then I definitely do, urge you to read that chapter or maybe watch a video on it before you get to this video. And I do recommend you watch my chapter breakdown that I did like a few days ago. So yeah, you can watch that video before this one and then come back to this. But of course, you can do either one, depends on, however you want to do things. But apart from that, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about just how strong evil natural water is. And of course, before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new, because I post quite a lot of One Punch Man content on the channel. So if you like that stuff, then, this channel is definitely for you. But apart from that, let's just get into the video. Now, let's start off with, I guess, evil natural water in the last chapter. Now, we saw evil natural water in the last couple of panels in the last chapter, and we saw that he was absolutely humongous. And I'm pretty sure this was kind of alluded to in, a couple of chapters back, quite like long ago. This was kind of, I guess, hinted at, and that was by Ian, and Ian kind of just imagined just how strong and how terrifying evil natural water would be if he was to absorb the ocean. And now, lo and behold, he is here, and he is just as big as we all thought he would be. Evil natural water has officially just absorbed the entire ocean. Now, I'm not too sure if it's like the entire Earth's ocean, but I'm sure it's like probably one of the 5 major oceans. I think I didn't do geography in school, so maybe you guys can kind of educate me in the comments about how many oceans there are, but I'm sure evil natural water has absorbed at least one of those, because we've seen that evil natural water has been away from the main action for quite a while. So I'm assuming during that time he had like, he was kind of like biding his time and just slowly absorbing this just huge ocean that he was in. And I'm sure that evil natural water will establish some feats in the next chapter, because if you guys didn't know, webcomic spoilers, just a quick alert for you guys. Some of you guys don't want to know what happened in the webcomic, but evil natural water does get one punched by Saitama, and in the end does get eaten by Pig God. But I feel like I kind of want evil natural water to kind of establish a few feats before he gets defeated. So maybe kill off a few, characters, inflict major damage on some S-class heroes, etc. Maybe he might be the one to fight Orochi, who knows. But we could see, I guess, evil natural water establish some feats, and that would be preferable, because that could kind of, I guess, give us an even better idea of how strong evil natural water is, not only by just appearance alone. But anyway, moving on, I want to talk about, I guess, the possible things evil natural water could do in this form. Now, evil natural water in this form could easily take out characters like Goketsu, Elder Centipede, which kind of already cements him as an above dragon. Like, just off principle, the fact that he's this big and we know kind of like the core abilities of evil natural water, that just establishes him as easily like above dragon straight away. And I would actually say maybe even high above dragon, maybe even pushing god level. I'm not even kidding. This is not a satire video. I'm 100% serious right now. Evil natural water could straight up be god level. Who knows? That's why I'm hoping that in the next chapter we could see him establish a few feats, because if he doesn't, I mean, we can still probably guess how strong he would be just off of his size, but I feel like him establishing some feats would just kind of reinforce the idea or the claim that he is this strong or he is that strong, if you get what I mean. But of course, if we don't get any feats and he just gets one punched or, you know, defeated by a different character, we could still kind of, I guess, have a good idea of how strong he would be, because Evil Natural Water would not go down without a fight. I can tell you that for free. Evil Natural Water is a pretty strong monster, and he won't go down without at least giving or putting up a fight. And I feel like whether it's Garo, Saitama, you know, Orochi that may come back who defeats Evil Natural Water, he will go down fighting, and we may even establish some feats just from that, which of course I would absolutely love. But of course I kind of want to go back to just talking about Evil Natural Water, and I don't really want to include any other characters because I don't want to, I guess, kind of downplay his strength by comparing him to other characters, if you get what I mean. Because when we compare Evil Natural Water to characters like, you know, Awakened Garo or Saitama, it kind of does diminish him a little bit, because I mean, who in reality is facing up against Saitama? Nobody. Literally nobody. But of course, if we, I guess, compare Evil Natural Water to characters like Boros, for example, then that's a completely different story, because we know that Boros is definitely one of the strongest characters we've seen, arguably still the strongest in the series, even when we're taking into account Awakened Garo from the webcomic, but that's for a completely different video. And if we do compare Evil Natural Water to Boros, I'm sure Evil Natural Water could probably be around that level, and I'm not even joking. Evil Natural Water could be like high above dragon, low god level, because the ocean takes up like a majority of the entire world, and just the ocean in general is just humongous. Like, no one is fighting up against a fully sentient ocean that can attack with high pressure water beams. No S-class hero is doing that, apart from maybe, you know, Tatsumaki, Blast, and of course Saitama. So that already puts Evil Natural Water as easily top 10, top 6, top 5 strongest in the series, off just that fact alone. So even when Evil Natural Water would face off against Boros, say that does happen, I'm pretty sure that fight would be very, very close. I'm pretty sure Boros would have to get into his meteoric burst form just to even have a chance of winning this fight, because we know that Evil Natural Water can also regenerate, because, you know, he is water, so it's not like he's going to get any physical damage. To beat Evil Natural Water, you're going to have like a high energy beam that could just eviscerate him all at once, and I'm pretty sure Boros does have that in his arsenal. But I'm pretty sure the only attack Boros could do to get rid of Evil Natural Water would probably be the collapsing star roaring cannon. Maybe that could probably get rid of Evil Natural Water, because Evil Natural Water, either you need to consume him like Pig God, or of course you need to just, I guess, one punch him so hard that he just completely splatters and can't regenerate, or just eviscerate him like Boros would. But I'm sure if Boros and Evil Natural Water would fight, I'm sure Boros would win, but it would be like extreme high diff, probably one of the hardest fights Boros has ever fought in his life. But apart from that, that's pretty much it for this video, to be honest. I hope I gave a good idea of how strong Evil Natural Water could be. But apart from that, if you liked the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And apart from that, I will see you in my next video.